the tragic death of 16-year-old Ronan in Wolverhampton in 2022, a victim of a 22-inch ninja blade purchased online, has catalyzed a significant shift in UK knife crime legislation. The government's response, dubbed Ronan's Law, represents a multifaceted approach to curbing knife violence, encompassing stricter penalties and enhanced regulatory measures. This ambitious package, announced on Wednesday and slated for incorporation into the Crime and Policing Bill this spring, introduces a series of far-reaching changes designed to disrupt the illegal knife trade and bolster public safety. Central to Ronan's Law is the implementation of significantly tougher sentences for individuals convicted of selling bladed weapons to minors under the age of 18. This punitive measure aims to deter the illicit supply of knives to vulnerable young people, directly addressing a key factor contributing to knife crime. The severity of these new penalties reflects the government's commitment to holding those responsible for fueling knife violence accountable for their actions. This commitment, however, comes at a time of considerable strain on the justice system, a point highlighted by a recent official review that underscored the detrimental impact of excessively long prison sentences on the system's capacity and the lack of focus on reducing recidivism. Despite this concern, the government remains steadfast in its pursuit of a more robust response to knife crime. Beyond the enhanced sentencing, Ronan's Law introduces a novel reporting requirement for. This mandates that retailers report any sales of knives to residential addresses that they suspect may be destined for illegal resale. This proactive measure aims to identify and disrupt the supply chain that facilitates the proliferation of knives in the hands of those who would misuse them. The implementation of this requirement, even amidst concerns regarding the already overstretched justice system and the review's emphasis on reoffending reduction, underscores the government's determination to address the pressing issue of knife crime. The justification lies in the belief that preventing knives from reaching the streets is paramount, even if it places additional demands on existing resources. Furthermore, the government has allocated £1 million to pilot a new, centralized police unit dedicated to tackling knife crime. This unit will leverage specialist resources and expertise to investigate and disrupt criminal networks involved in the illegal trade and distribution of knives. The initiative signifies a concerted effort to enhance law enforcement's capacity to combat knife crime effectively. Complementing this, the government will launch a public consultation this spring to explore the feasibility and implications of a comprehensive registration scheme for all online retailers selling knives. This consultation intends to gather diverse perspectives and information to determine the best course of action for regulating online knife sales more effectively. The consultation's focus on online retailers underscores the recognition of the Internet's role in the accessibility and distribution of knives, highlighting a crucial aspect of the knife crime landscape. The government has already preempted some of the consultation's considerations by mandating a two-step verification process for online knife sales. This will require customers to provide photographic identification at the point of sale and again upon delivery. This multi-layered approach seeks to enhance accountability and prevent fraudulent transactions that could lead to knives falling into the wrong hands. The measure is a proactive attempt to restrict access to knives through online channels, a significant avenue for illegal knife acquisition. The government's commitment to introducing a licensing system for retailers selling specialized knives is also noteworthy. This is seen as a pivotal step in ensuring that only legitimate buyers with verifiable needs can acquire these potentially dangerous tools. The stated aim is to restrict access to specialized knives by requiring retailers to adhere to stringent verification processes, while prioritizing public safety and ensuring compliance with legal requirements. Only those retailers demonstrating compliance with safety regulations and showing a commitment to responsible sales practices would be granted licenses to sell these specialized knives. This initiative underlines the government's determination to establish a more controlled and accountable system for the sale of potentially dangerous items, safeguarding public safety while addressing concerns raised by the review regarding the capacity of the justice system. The government is striving to achieve a balance between robust enforcement and effective crime prevention strategies, aiming to prevent knife crime while acknowledging the broader context of the justice system's limitations and resource constraints.